Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about crypto.com Crowcoin, take a look at Bitcoin and where I think we are headed here because we are pretty stagnant as of these large moves comparatively over the past week or so. And I want to talk about that. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. Guys, we are trading at $34,452 for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance level 53.04%. When you exclude stablecoins, that's about 55% and climbing. Very important that we're keeping a close eye on that. Been talking about that in almost every single one of my videos about how we need to be paying very close attention to this Bitcoin dominance level. I still believe that it will probably increase, but I also want to say that I think that 55%, we reached that point sooner than I expected. I expected to reach about 55 to 60% towards the end of this cycle. And basically when we were reaching the Bitcoin halving, I was expecting the 55 to 60%. But we got there a little bit sooner than expected. That's okay. The question is, do we continue to climb to 60% or do we start to level out here? And in my opinion, I think we're going to continue to climb, guys. I think that Bitcoin dominance is still going to continue to steal the show, especially if this mythical Bitcoin spot ETF gets approved and actually approved. Then I think there's a very good chance that you see a lot of front running, and you're going to see Bitcoin dominance potentially reach up to 60% before the Bitcoin halving. So we're going to have to pay very close attention to this. We have to pay close attention to the mainstream media, see what they have to say, see if these ETFs get approved. But until then, what am I doing? I'm buying Bitcoin. I'm buying Ethereum on dollar cost averaging. I'm getting prepared to layer into altcoins, but not just yet. Not just yet. I want to see what happens here in the next few weeks or so. But I am getting very close to my point where I am getting ready to layer into some of these altcoins. So let's take a look over at the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin right now, guys, 6 hours and 31 minutes until the weekly candle close. Important. Very important. We need to see a weekly candle close above $32,403, which in my opinion is very likely. We would have to see a very big drawdown in that time frame to bring us back below 32,700. It is always possible, but I think we're going to see some continuation, guys. I think we're going to continue to close above this level. I mean, look at this volume on the daily. It's pretty minimal. The volume is dying down. Getting ready for a breakout, guys. Getting ready for a breakout. Whether it is to the downside or to the upside, time will tell. But the volume is drying up. It is also, I do want you to keep in mind, weekend price action. Weekend price action is always super funky. Basically, any move that happens during the weekend is basically usually invalidated come Monday open on the traditional stock exchange. But not always. That's not always the case, but it happens a decent amount of time to take note of. It happens frequently enough where I, myself, in my mind say, well, it is the weekend. This price action is a little weird. Usually you should never trade on the weekend. That's not financial advice, but the price action is very funky. But that being said, guys, the volume's drying up. We're above 32,700. We're trading at 34,461. That's a very important that we're above the 32,700. And the weekly candle is closing in 6 hours and 30 minutes. Guys, I think there's a good chance that we might even have another leg up here a little bit. A little leg up. I would not be surprised at all to see another move to the upside here. But regardless, the volume's drying up. There's probably going to be a capitulation, whether it's the upside or the downside. Time will tell. But let's take a look over at the monthly chart. I want to take a little look over here because how far are we from this Bitcoin halving, guys? We are about 150 days or so, 160, 150 days, give or take a few days from the Bitcoin halving. I'm still getting behind this idea that this is the year of accumulation. I'm not wavering in that theory. I'm still accumulating Bitcoin, still accumulating Ethereum because I like risk. But, guys, we're chopping around. I think that we're going to continue to chop around until the halving. But I do see potential for some moves. I do see potential that this market is primed. This market is ready to make moves. just based off of a fake news article about the Bitcoin spot ETF getting approved from Cointelegraph, we had a huge rally. And this rally that we're sustaining right now was based off of that fake news event. This market these order books are thin. A little bit of liquidity will make these markets move, and that's what we saw. Something I really want you to pay attention to also is this green line down here on Market Cipher, this green wave right here. This is money flowing into the market, guys. Money is flowing back into the crypto space. Look at this momentum wave. It's getting massive. This is a good sign, guys. Money's flowing into the space. Money is flowing back into crypto. That means green. That means we're going to have some life back in this place. Lots of good things are coming, guys. Be patient. The real question is, does it happen now? Does it happen in a month? Or does it happen in 200 days or maybe even a year? Maybe after the halving is when we really get these moves to the upside. But right now, what I'm leaning into, like I said, it does look pretty good on this weekly candles that we're going to get a close above 32,700. And the volume is getting thinner, which means we'll probably have a nice breakout to the upside based on the closing above 32,700. It doesn't have to happen, but I am leaning into that. I could be wrong. It's not financial advice, but I'm just telling you guys what I am seeing. So what does that mean for Crocoin? Crocoin right now is doing something very, very similar. Bitcoin dominance is increasing, which is taking away a little bit of thunder from the altcoins. But that being said, if we decide to trade sideways here at 34,000 for, let's say, a month or so, you're going to see Bitcoin dominance drop just a little bit, and you're going to see some of these altcoins start to really rally. I mean, these altcoins are rallying right now with this move because we had an injection of liquidity into this market, and it wasn't just the liquidity that was already in the market. It wasn't just cycling between altcoins and Bitcoin. It's coming from the outside. It's coming from the sidelines, guys. That's why you see the green waves coming in. The money is flowing into the space. It's very, very good. I like where Crocoin's at right now. I would like to see us break above 6 cents and turn that resistance into support. But I expect trading sideways. I expect if Bitcoin decides to make a move to the upside, obviously, we'll probably stall out a little bit above 6 cents for a little while and hopefully make our way up to 6.0689 cents. This was a very, very key level right here. I would really like to see us make our way up to there if Bitcoin decides to make another leg up. But I am leaning into the idea that we probably turn 6 cents into support and we chop around for a little while until Bitcoin decides to cool down. But that being said, guys, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good right now. It looks pretty good right now. If you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also consider becoming a member on the channel. Go below this video or to our homepage. Click the join button. You get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, trade signals, more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I, as well as when we reach 100 members on the channel, we're going to be giving away $500 worth of Bitcoin to a different member every single month leading up to the Bitcoin halving. Love giving back to you guys. Also, go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. I'm very, very active over there. We do giveaways there as well. I like talking to you guys on here too as well. I'm really on top of letting you guys know when there's breaking news. I can post it on Twitter just faster than uploading a video. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.